Hey guys, so I have an actual intro and stuff, but just not this video. So I was watching this TikTok video not too long ago, and it was talking about passion projects. And I went through, it was like a little photo slideshow. So I went through and I saw that one of the things you could do as a passion project if you want to become like an inspiring artist is make your own book. And I was like, that seems pretty cool because I'm like very creative, or at least I think I'm very creative, and I love to write and come up with stories. And of course, like, this is my art channel, so you know that I draw. So I was like, I could put it together and make a book. At first I was thinking about doing like an actual full-length illustrated book, like 200 pages, but I told myself I had to have a little bit not lower expectations, but for my first book, like, this is just a passion project. So I told myself that I should make it like a children's book. So yeah, I wrote out the entire script for the book. I had the characters, the story, and like the message of it. I went to a couple different places. I looked some up, but I also went to actual stores and looked at children's books and how the characters were designed and everything. And I put all of that knowledge into this. So this is going to be a series that I'm starting. It shouldn't be any more than like 3 or 4 parts. And it's just going to be me designing a children's book. So as you can see right here on the background video this entire time, this is a clip of me when I was designing my first character for the book. Or not my first character, but the main character of the book. His name is Jay, of course. Well, not of course, y'all didn't know that. But yes, his name is Jay. The book that I'm making or writing, I want it to be centered around like birds, sort of. Not centered around birds, but birds would be like a big part of it. So I made sure to loop that into all of the character designs. I wanted it to be bird-like, so I gave everybody wings, and I based the color palettes off of birds, especially because they get really, really distinct. And I just thought that'd be a cool twist to add to the book that would differentiate it. So this book was actually drawing and illustrating this book was pretty much a challenge. Well, not pretty much a challenge, but it really was a challenge because one, I've never done much character design. Of course, I've experienced drawing actual people and portraits and whatnot, but I've never been really good at cartoonifying them to a degree, to the degree of a children's book. Because if you know, children's books are very stylized, and they usually have smaller eyes, bigger heads, smaller bodies, and just stuff like that. Stuff that I really wasn't used to doing. I do more realistic stuff, and you can kind of see it shine through in some of my character design. Jay went through a lot of different iterations and designs, and part of that was because I didn't really know how to simplify his design. I watched a couple YouTube videos about character design, and one of the main things that kept popping up in those videos were how you have to simplify some of the stuff, of course, because you're going to want to draw this thing over and over and over and over again. And of course, some character designs, some shows have really complex character designs, but for books and comics especially, you want the designs to be pretty simple. Like I said, everybody has their own style and their own level of reality to it, but I just wanted it to be pretty simple, which I was struggling with, as you can see. But yeah, Jay's first design that I was really set on, you can see the one that's fully colored in, or mainly colored in. I really like that design. I feel like that would be a cool cartoon character. I did end up pivoting from his design though, from that design, only because like I said, it looks like a cartoon character, and it also didn't invoke in me the book feeling. That looks again, like I said, a cartoon character, and not so much a children's book character, which the whole point of children's books, I guess, is to have your own style or whatever. But yeah, here I kind of went back to the drawing board. As you can see, I'm studying actually Glenn Murakami, and I was just I love his stylization of stuff. So that's what I was going to. And then right here, I get on my iPad and I try to redo Jay's design because I saw another video and it said if you can do it, like if a child can make your character, then that basically means you do it right. And my drawing on like any digital format whatsoever is the equivalent of a child drawing on paper. I suck at digital art so much. And that's one of the things I do want to get better at this year. But right now, I'm not good at digital art. So I try to draw Jay's character design backwards almost, like have it really simple at first and then go into the complexities of it. And I feel like this did give me quite a bit of insight. One, again, I'm going to keep referencing the character design videos that I watched. One of the main takeaways from most of the videos as well was shape design and how different shapes convey different things. And I kept drawing Jay as a square for some reason. Now in my head, I feel like he should be more of an oval shape or like a round shape, because triangle shapes for character design usually mean like edgy or mainly villains. Like a lot of villains have triangular stuff. Squares are more like you're stuck in place, like characters who either you're stuck in place or like you're mean or like big, strong. And then circles are the more friendly characters, the more lovable characters. Ovals, same thing. And when you mix around all these shapes, you can get a wide array of character shapes, designs, and they can like convey different things as well, because no one person has only one emotion. You know, everybody's a spectrum of emotions. And yeah, but as you can see, like I said, I was trying to draw Jay's like key features on digital, which it did not turn out well, but I got some pretty insightful stuff from it. All in all, this entire design process and stuff, it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about characters and designing, storyboarding. And yeah, at the end of the video, I will show you guys a picture of my final character design and my storyboard. I was going to do the final pages of the book, or like start drawing out the actual book this weekend, but I got a commission, so I will not be doing it this weekend, but probably next weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back on the next video, and if you have any feedback, feel free to leave it in the comments.